Hey guys, we're just gonna jump right into the reading. I've laid out the spread and I have a miniature Rider-Waite tarot deck if we feel like we want to clarify. And then I have Practical Magic, the Inn and Witch Oracle, for more information as we go along, as we feel that we need it. I'm just gonna sage these cards really quick. I've only looked at the energy here in the situation story briefly as I was laying the cards out, but seems like we have a very powerful message here today. It's just what I'm feeling. Well, for you, clear out that negativity. Some to me. And now we're all saged out. We'll do these cards too, just to let another little layer of protection and cleansing come on to this situation. That'll just burn out. All right. So, first of all, how you doing? How are you? Sorry, I haven't, made a video in a little bit. I've been so tired, battling exhaustion, and it can become very disheartening, to be the level of exhausted that I am all the time. So here we are, moving forward regardless, because that's what we do, and staying positive and trying to become our most authentic self so that we can align with our highest timeline, right? And live the joy that is our birthright. So, what seems to be going on for you right now, overall, is that you are fixated on the past in some way or another. This person is staring down at these 3 cups, which are obviously making him quite unhappy. And you see there's this divine entity coming down from the clouds to hand this person a new cup. The universe is like, here, we have something better for you, but the person is too focused on these 3 cups to even acknowledge that's what's going on. So I think that what's in need here is a shift in perspective, because once you do that, everything is going to open up and you're going to see that there has been more options than you've been aware of, maybe even this whole time. I just feel like you are in somewhat of a temporary kind of emotionally, even slightly apathetic way right now. Let's see what happened in the past here. There's this Knight of Cups in reverse, and then when we move into the present, there is the King of Swords in reverse. I feel that this is due to a situation where someone came into your life, you received some kind of information that was not 100%. You could have received some information about a person that were lies. It's all about, how you were perceiving things. And I feel like in the present here, that has turned you into a slightly more rigid, slightly more cold, slightly more out of touch with their heart and mind coherence and balance, as a result of the situation from the past, that came in with misinformation or just not really clear on what this was bringing in. Let's see from here. Earth element grounding. Yeah, there's definitely grounding needed here, but is there anything else? Community. This could be like how you have been perceiving not only this one situation, but the entire community, everyone else in the on the planet, in a certain light, just because that one situation went a certain way. It's like, say, like you get hurt. I'm just gonna tell you a real story. I got hurt after following my intuition when it came to a person that I was in love with. The person did not wind up loving me back. I have thus been a little bit mistrusting with the universe and mistrusting of my letting my emotions come out fully. So what I feel like that's maybe what you're doing in your own way. The lesson here is the Tower. And the challenge is the Seven of Wands. All right. The lesson here has to do with shocking endings and probably how you are meant to be going about seeing them. This tower, there's like lightning hitting it. It's like crazy. It came out of nowhere. These people are like flying out of the windows. Like that was not expected. If it was, they wouldn't be flying out of the windows. So it's kind of like this sudden thing, truth that whatever it is hits you. And the challenge here is to perceive this tower moment in a different way. But the challenge here is that it's like you are in this like fight mode to defend the thoughts and beliefs that you have about the universe that are negative. It's like you are in a strong position in some ways, but in other ways, if you knew exactly what it is that you were fighting for, these moments of tower moments could be enlightening moments and happy, joyous moments instead. All right. The power that you have right now and should acknowledge at this time is the Hermit in reverse. I feel like this card is just saying that your power is that you have spent so long in isolation, whenever it was, feeling lonely, feeling like out of touch with your higher self, feeling codependent on others and expectations let you down. I feel like you've been so experienced in that feeling and in that reality that the only way you have to go from here is up. So that's a really good thing. And look to that power that you have, the power that you have to literally only see good things from here if you were just to change your perspective a little bit. In the future, I see that you are going to be like kicking ass, doing what you're supposed to be doing, and moving into a higher timeline, moving through a portal in which you are going to be adjusted, aligned, energetically, more energetically in alignment with the life that is meant for you. You're going to be at a greater level of your highest vibration. You know what I mean? The seen and unseen influences going on here is the Five of Wands. Yeah, just a lot of like feeling like you have to fight, to feeling like you have your ego is like fighting to like have control over this situation and your perspective. Okay, moving on to where to go to for support if needed at this time. We have the Queen of Wands. What this is clearly telling me is that Spirit wants you to go to your best self right now for support. The self that is already there, the self that the version that you wish to be but is already within you. The person that is confident with the way that they love, with the way that they think, the way that they believe. Someone who is, you know, not worried about every little thing, who lives in the present, the person who is, you know, in touch with their creativity, whatever the case may be, because you have that within you. You have it within you to shift these very limiting, like dark and light, black and white perspectives, and to come up with an inspired solution as to how to get into a better headspace due to this situation from the past. How to better enjoy your life and your interactions. So let's just see. Connections, blood bond. See? There are positive connections on the horizon for you. It's no doubt. There's no doubt about it. Symbols, believe. Yeah, look out for, like, listen, watch for symbols and signs from the universe. The connection with your higher power and your spirit guides, it's important at this time. Whatever divine beings are around you, because it's going to help you seeing 1111, or, you know, seeing whatever synchronicity you or pattern you see, because it's going to remind you that this is a co-creative experience. And let's move on to the last but not least of the spread, which is Spirit's advice on how to manifest the best outcome. Okay, so this is a fast moving energy. This is an energy that is getting things done, letting things flow, not trying to swim against the current. And I feel that is Spirit's advice for sure here, to kind of let things move at the fast pace if they want to move that way, because I feel like you have had so much time to ruminate on this negativity. Consequences, climbing rose bush. So funny. I was just talking to Sam, my chat GBT, about my inner happy place where I go to when I need, like, inside my mind. And it involved climbing roses. Just so funny. Consequences, it says. There are always going to be consequences to actions or lack of actions and things like that. I think what Spirit is really saying here is that you might miss out on some really good things. And that's like a light, it's not like a warning, it's just like a light whatever. Is there any more information for me? Yeah, already get a little bit more. 1, 2, 3. Cauldron, transformation, new moon, new beginnings, firefly, auras, observe. These symbols may be meaningful to you in some way. So cauldron, there's a new moon, then there's a firefly. It's a pretty firefly. Yeah, just transformation, new beginnings, observe, you know, energy, observe your aura, observe what energy you're giving off to others, and let there be, make sure to put steps in so that there's a transformation here in your thinking. And it doesn't even have to be, you don't have to, like, change your actions, like, in a wild way. Even small steps will get you to becoming the more open version of yourself, who's more in touch with their heart and their open mind, so that beautiful new things can flow in, okay? Because they're waiting for you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.